Happy New Year. Bonne année. China, USA. Who remembers that China gave $5 billion to the UN to be able to implement some judgment that the UN has made, but never random the sentence? Because the UN doesn't have an army to implement the judgment that they give. They found Israel guilty of terrorism for cutting 238,000 trees when they established their colony of Palestine and destroying 20,000 homes. But the UN could never do anything. They don't have any army. Chinese people decide to give $5 billion to the UN, and they control of the UN. Those old judgments from the Second World War, Paraguay, Guatemala, when the Americans used to build tunnels to ship the nukes to Russia. So they demolished a good part of these countries, and they got found guilty of that. People don't really talk about it, but the Chinese and the Russians are tired to have U.S. military base everywhere. And the Chinese has been asking Israel to push back to 1967 agreement. They don't want to. The ambassador of China in Israel was found dead in his place in Tel Aviv. The greatest threat that ever faced Israel in the history of Israel is now. The media is lying. China just fought with India. They had barbed wires on their rocks and nails on their baseball bat, so 20 Indian soldiers died. It was supposed to be a hand-to-hand combat, not when Chinese died. No Indian had put barbed wires around their rocks and nails on their baseball bat. It's not a good idea to go to war with China. They studied the maritime law, constitution by the U.S. These are the hardest time for Israel. The New Testament, the Old Testament, Jesus. Asian people don't think the same way. Now, they have fifth generation planes. First and Second World War, they had no weapon, no automatic weapon. Now they have everything. They have 15 million soldiers ready. 30 million soldiers who just retired not too long ago, who are ready to serve again. And there's 120 million reservists. That's 165 million weaponized soldiers ready to go. There's about 400 million English speaking. New Zealand, Australia, USA, Canada, England. This is the greatest threat Israel has ever faced. China visit Israel. Not easy. They're pretending that Israel cannot be touched. Let's see. It doesn't sound too good. It doesn't sound too good. Happy New Year's, everybody. Jesus Christ.